We're going to do our neck and shoulders, and for most of this practice, well, maybe for all of it, we'll be seated this morning. So find your comfortable seat on your mat and just begin to notice your breath. I'm not sure I have this set up right, so I'm working at this a little bit as we're can you all see me? Give me a thumbs up if you can. I can see.
I can see you.
You can? Okay, great. Thank you. I wasn't sure. Tall spine. Begin to deepen your breaths. Syncing up our body, mind, and spirit. Now switching to the energy medicine yoga breath, which is in through your nose and out through your mouth. We'll begin with the wake up this morning, coming to K27 with your thumbs, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Your energy moving forward. Now move to your sternum, stimulating your immune system, breathing in through your nose and out mouth. Coming to the side seam of your body, right below your breast. Working on the spleen meridian here, helping with digesting your experiences, your emotions, food. Coming to your cheekbones, right below the pupils of your eyes. This is on your stomach meridian, helping with grounding. in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now, let your hands rest on your thighs and just notice what you notice. Start with the homolateral thumps. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Dust that off and come into the cross crawl. Patterning your energy for moving across the body, across the brain. That off and bring your hands to a triangle in front of your pubic bone. And we're going to set a couple of intentions here today. I want to share with you that one of our yogis' daughter was diagnosed with breast cancer on Friday. So we want to send healing thoughts to them. It's very treatable, but it's still a huge shock when you get a diagnosis like that. And we're going to work a little on our lymphatic system today towards the end of class. So improving our health that way. So, and then inhale, flipping your hands at your mouth. Continuing to inhale high and then exhaling down. 2 more, just like that, in silence. And then hooking up our energy, 1 finger to the belly button, 1 finger to the third eye, pull in and up, 3 breaths. And now switching to your Ujjayi breath. Let's take 3 of those. Centering our energy. Getting ready for our practice. For the asana part of our practice. And this morning, let's start with some nose circles, just drawing circles first small, and as it's comfortable in your neck, this is letting them become larger. Mine are getting big enough that I'm hearing little crack, 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 crack. And then let's change directions with those circles. Again, maybe beginning going the other direction. And gradually increasing them till I'm hearing the crackling again. And then coming back to center, we'll do the neck wake up that we usually do, starting with the tall spine, seated, and let your right ear come down towards your left shoulder. Hmm? Towards your right shoulder. I hope that's what I said. And then let your chin rotate down towards your right shoulder. And then chin towards your chest. And then inhaling and left ear towards left shoulder. Left chin towards left shoulder. Chin towards the center. We'll do that one more time. On the next inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Chin to right shoulder. Chin to the center. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin to left shoulder. Chin to the center. Take a couple of breaths here, feeling that nice elongation of the neck, straight spine. Rolling up so your chin is parallel with the floor. Let's do some shoulder circles, first going back. Continuing with the Ujjayi breath. And then roll them forward if that feels good. If not, keep going back. And then alternate one shoulder and then the other with backward circles. Let's circle sweep our arms up to high mountain. Reaching, and let's climb that rope. First right and then left, reaching as high as we can. Creating nice space for energy to move in our side bodies. And then bring your fingertips down to the top of your shoulders so you can, and we're going to make some arm circles here so you can feel that movement. Both directions. And then circle sweeping up again. Bring your hands down to heart center. And then cross your right hand to your left shoulder and your left hand to your right shoulder. And then we're just going to make a few body circles like this with a straight spine. So we get our spine lubricated and a little more awake. Changing directions, stirring up that energy. And coming to stillness here. Open your arms out wide to the side and then take your left hand to your right knee. We're going to do a spinal twist here. Your right hand is supporting you. And then begin rotating from your belly button towards the right and looking with your eyes over your right shoulder. Your head to the front. Bring your right arm up and over and put it on your left knee. Release your left hand. Bring it behind your spine. Sit tall. And then rotating from the belly, rotate to the left, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, both hands high to the sky, grabbing your left wrist with your right hand. Bring it over on a diagonal to the right, stretching that side body again. Inhale back to center. Grab your right wrist. Inhale high. Rainbow over to the side. Stretching that right side from your sit bone all the way up through your fingers, all the way up through the side body. Inhale back to center with a tall spine. Bringing your hands back to your knees. Let's do a couple of seated cat-cows. Inhaling your chest open, your heart space open, your pelvic bone tilts up. Exhaling, rounding your spine, curving your tailbone in, arching your back. 4 more with your breath, just like that. And then we're going to do a head scrub here, bringing your fingertips up to your scalp and just massage all over your scalp with kind of deep pressure here, as long as that feels good. You're stimulating a lot of neurovascular points on your head when you do this. And then when that feels complete, rub along that bone right at the back of your head where your skull and your neck meet. And then we're going to do a crown pull. Bring your fingertips to the middle of your forehead, and with pressure, you're going to pull out and then continue up about an inch, continuing along the middle of your head where that seam was, which you probably have noticed in babies' heads. You're just creating a little space here. And if anybody needs to get off, I'm going to ask you, well, we'll all do this. Just grab our shoulders, massage here just a little bit, then bring your fingertips down over your chest to heart space. And this is where I'll leave you if you need to get off. And thank you for joining. It's an honor to lead. And if you're able to stay, we're going to do that crown pull again. I'm going to read you a little something about the spinal flush. And this is from Lauren Walker's book. The spinal flush is one of the most powerful tools you can use to stay healthy. If you're tired, it can bring you energy. If you're over-energized, it can calm you down. If you're getting sick, it can help keep sickness at bay. In it, you'll work the neurolymphatic reflex points, which help flush the entire lymphatic system. So we're going to do the crown pull, and then we're going to go into the spinal flush. And you begin again at the center of your forehead, coming up each time about an inch and just pulling out about an inch. And then when you get to the top of your neck, I'm going to turn around so you can see this a little better. You're going to use your pointer fingers and your thumb, and you're going to come down your neck, pulling, rubbing right along your spine. Not right on top of it, right beside it. And when you get down as far as you can comfortably go, we're going to grab those shoulders again and rub there. This is calming triple warmer. And then let your hands slide over your shoulders and come back to those K27 points. And then continue rubbing down beside your sternum, all the way down to the xiphoid process, which is where your rib cage meets your diaphragm. And then just slide your hands around to the back and reach up as high as you can along your spine again, rubbing, taking as long as it feels good. Continue rubbing down until you come to your coccyx, your tailbone. And then press in on your butt cheeks, just press in there. And then sweep down your back 3 times, as high as you can reach. Just sweeping that off your back. And that is a spinal flush. You can, I know Donna Eden has her husband do that. You can do it with a partner or you can do it for yourself. And she does that every day, helping clear her lymphatic system. So, okay. And I think we'll roll onto our backs now and enjoy a little stretching and moving from there. So, grab your knees and roll down onto your back. Let your feet come up into a waterfall position, pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing. And then circling your ankles. And while you're doing this, I want to tell you one other thing I read about clearing the lymphatics. Your water consumption is really important because in helping flush out your body. And what I read was we need about half our body weight in ounces of water in a day. So I would just share that with you. Good hydration was one of the things that came to me with yoga because I was dehydrated most of the time, and I still have to work at it to take in enough. point and flex, point and flex. And then bring your knees in and give them a hug. Bringing your head up towards your knees, as tight a little ball as you can make. Then relaxing down onto your mat. And we're going to do a twist. So your knees close to your chest, and then tee out your arms. Let your knees come to the right, any amount, as much as is comfortable, trying to keep your shoulder blades on the mat. And take 3 breaths here. Inhale your knees back to center. Give your knees a little hug. Make sure your spine is straight. Tee out your arms and then let your knees fall to the left. Inhale back to center. And then let's do a little happy baby. Bringing our hands to the side of our legs, our feet are overhead, grasp the side of your legs or the side of your foot, and just take a couple of minutes to move in happy baby with a big smile on your face. Those movements feel complete. Bring your feet to your mat. Extend your legs long on your mat if that's comfortable. Then bring them out towards the corners of your mat. And take your hands and rub them over your heart space, creating a little heat here. And cupping your eyes, fingertips and your hairline, the heels of your hands on your cheekbones. Enjoying a little shavasana here. Cup your eyes as long as that feels good, and then let your hands slide to a comfortable position on your body or on the floor or mat next to you. Begin deepening your breath, filling your rib cage and all the way out to your extremities. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. And if a wake-up stretch would feel good, give yourself a big stretch, fingers of the toes. And then find your way to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. You're rolling onto your side into that fetal position and pushing your way up, or rocking front to back, whatever's most comfortable for you. Hands at heart center. Let's close with one hum, tuning all the cells of our body. So take a big inhale and an exhale, and then inhale to hum. Om, shalom, shalom, shalom. May you have peace, peace, peace. Thank you for practicing today, coming to your mat, practicing with each other, and practicing with me.